Hi friends, I found a Goodwill in my area that I've never even been to before. Are you ready to see what I got? Okay, fellow thrifting fanatics, I'm excited about what I found. And yes, I found a Goodwill in my area that I had never been to, which was amazing. And I was really excited because they had a lot of good finds. I went back twice in a week. And now I'm going to show you what I got. The first thing, let's just dive in. The first thing I found, I don't know if you've seen those vessels. They call them vessels and they're like pottery looking. They may be a European antique or come from Turkey or somewhere like that. They're these earthen looking jars that look like just old pottery. And a lot of them are antique pieces and they're, you know, $200, $300, $400, etc. And I really like that look. It works well with all kinds of decorating styles. So I've been kind of on the lookout to try that paint technique that a lot of people are using. They're putting the baking soda or salt in with the paint and even using, what do I want to say, like a putty or something and giving the vessel a little bit of texture. So I did find this piece. And I thought it was just the perfect shape. It's very heavy. It is made in India, it says on the bottom. Now, of course, it's not an antique. It's been painted to sort of look like one, but not really in colors that I like. Of course, I love the off-white and the gray and the lighter colors. So I think I'm gonna play around with this with the paint technique on it and see if I can get it looking like one of those gorgeous vessels. This was $8.58. It's gonna come out really beautiful. Now this one I was super excited about. This almost looks handmade. It's got little holes in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. And there's 2 holes in the front. So I don't know if it had some kind of cord or I don't know what those holes would have been for. But you can see it's got texture. It's vintage looking to me. I don't know where this came from, but this was $4.14 and I don't need to do a thing to that. I think the color on that is just beautiful. So that'll look really good up on a shelf. Of course, my baskets, whitewashed basket, and this was $2.32. And what I liked about it is sort of that trough style. And I am really trying to ramp up my vegetable and flower garden this year. And I've found a couple of gathering baskets. This is one's a little bit smaller and I have a bigger one and I'm just gonna hang them in my garden shed and grab them when I need them. So you can't go wrong with that price. This piece, I just love the wire work on it. Normally I don't like things real scrolly anymore. I kind of like more clean line, modern farmhouse kind of look, but I just couldn't resist this one, especially after I got, if you had seen one of my past thrift hauls, those blue plates, those blue bowls with the wire work around them. And I paid $5.65 and imagine this would be a great planter or just on a table, but imagine this on a plate or basket wall. Beautiful, beautiful, just the texture and sort of like the hand work on it. It looks really neat. I don't know that it's handmade, but I like to think that maybe it was, but a great price for a really large, impactful piece. Now, stay with me here because it's a little bit of a fabric haul, and I know not everybody sews that's watching me here, but keep in mind that you don't have to sew to be able to use a length of fabric on your picnic table this summer for, you know, your barbecue I to hang it on some curtain clips for a temporary curtain, or for, I know someone that did the starch method and even used it as fabric as wallpaper, put it up on their wall. Now I haven't done it, so look it up if that's something you want to try, but it does get my wheels turning when I see this fabric. I actually am going to make some little clothes. I have 2 young grandkids, and so that's when they're easy to make clothes for, just simple little sundresses for my granddaughter and little pants and stuff for my grandson. So that's my plan anyway. So this length here, I thought was just so summery and pretty. And again, this would be a beautiful tablecloth. And for that length, I paid $4.14. And it had the yardage on there. I don't know why the tag is off of here because I haven't washed anything yet, but it's a pretty good amount of yardage. I should be able to do quite a bit with that. And you can't go wrong with a plaid, right? I mean, it's classic. And you also can't go wrong with a gingham. And this is, oh, I thought it said the yardage on there. It's quite a bit. You can see there's a lot on there. And this was $5.25. And I just love the color of that little check. So summery. Spring and summer, that would be beautiful on an Easter table. But again, I'll wash all of this. And for, you know, fabric has really gone up, just like everything. Just like wood and every other thing. It's really gone up and you want to save money making things. My other fabric that I found is another little plaid. It's got pink and gray and blue in it. Again, would go with anything for spring or summer, just beautiful. And that was $4.14, and it says on this one 5 yards. So that's a good amount and a nice price per yard. Okay, and then I did find this whole little rack of ball fringe, which I can't resist. Really cute on throw pillows or the bottom of a curtain or something. And that was $3.23. And honestly, I think it might be even more than that per yard in the fabric store. So I thought I can't go wrong. I did buy another bag of different trims and stuff, and it's not right here, but I'll show you that in a minute. I found a gardening magazine. Their magazines were, I think, 30 cents or 50 cents. So I'm always looking for inspiration that way. Okay, and I found these trays. These trays are so pretty, $4.24. They are wood. They're not anything, you know, real high end, but I really did like the herringbone sort of wicker on there. And I found 2 of them. And they're a little bit red for me, the wood color. I know some people like the warmer colors, but I may rub a white or a black wax on there or a different stain just to update those a little bit. All kinds of uses for those. Let me see if I can get to this other one. I've got one more that I want to show you here. This is when I went back the second time. Talk about the perfect rattan tray. Oh, I just love it just as is. It just needs cleaning up. $4.14. This looks beautiful in farmhouse, boho, modern, you know, just name a style and this is in right now. And even this would be pretty on the wall, but I think I'm probably going to end up putting that right on my coffee table with some books or something in it. But what a great price. I mean, I was so excited at the things I was finding. It was like shopping at an estate sale there. It was really fun because I was finding actual vintage and just some really good pieces. And then these little prints, of course, I was drawn to them because they're black and white. And they're very boho in these frames. I could see this in a room with a lot of plants. And of course your rattan and wicker and stuff, it would go beautifully in that kind of setting. But also I thought they were $3.23 a piece. And I also thought if you changed it out to a wood frame or something more rustic, it would be really, really pretty in a black and white gallery wall, which I'm seriously thinking about doing somewhere. And so I thought those were a nice find just for the prints alone, and may or may not use the frames, but I thought they were really cute. What's next? I'm excited. Okay, so these I found the second time, and it's kind of a weird time of year to buy these, but I kind of walked around and thought, you know, I'm probably gonna regret it if I don't get those. And it's these little singing carolers. I'll show them all to you. There's 4 of them. And I was watching a lot of, you know, sort of farmhouse Christmas tours. Like probably all of you were watching all kinds of Christmas tours and stuff, home tours. And I had seen several people had neat little collections of these carolers. And these are just, they're not wooden, they're just the resin. And they're not really, you know, high-end boutique type things, but boy, we can make them look that way, can't we? So they were $2.22, and they're a really good size. I mean, they're at least a foot tall. So there's the man singing, and there's sort of that Dickens looking clothing on. But I'm thinking chalk painting these and put them on a mantle or on a table or something, they'd be really cute. And then there's the woman, again, with the vintagey clothes. And then I'm guessing, since the size of these, I didn't realize it when I picked them up, but it looks like a child, female child, and the little boy. So it's almost like a family going out caroling. Really cute. So those were, did I say those were $2.22 a piece? They will be due for a makeover later in the year, I'm sure, closer to fall. But those will be really fun to have come Christmas. I don't have a ton of Christmas stuff. I've been paring that down a lot because I just really like a natural, organic feel at Christmas, because I can get overwhelmed with all the baubles. I love going to different places that are just decorated to the nines, you know, but then I can come home and things are kind of calm, and I know I don't have to put all of that away and everything. It's just a stage of life. I did go through a period when my kids were young that it was, you know, Christmas land at my house, and they remember that as kids, and so I don't regret doing it. It's just not what I want to do now. So, to each his own, right? These I was really excited about. They're milk glass. They were $2.12 a piece. And I have not seen milk glass taper candle holders that I like as much as these. They're very dirty. I need to wash them. But I know milk glass is kind of not the in thing right now. I know a lot of people in farmhouse still like it. Jadeite is kind of taking the place of the milk glass these days. But jadeite is very, very pricey. It's the sort of milk glass that looks green. So maybe this is poor man's jadeite, I don't know. But I will take the white just as much as the green. I love it, love it. And I like that these are kind of low, because when you put them on the dinner table, it keeps your candles a little lower. I feel like they almost need to be really high up above your head or low, because otherwise your candles are right in everybody's face when you're trying to talk. And those are gonna come in handy for Sunday dinners or special occasions. They're just classic and really, really pretty. Really nice shape to them. Okay, so that was those. What do we have next? My bags of goodies. Okay, this is fun because I get them all wrapped up and I bring them home, and it's usually a couple days before I can get to filming. So a lot of the stuff I forget about, and it's like we're unwrapping them together. So it's kind of fun. Oh, I remember what these are. These are an amber glass. Oh, I really like them. Amber glass, almost a smoky amber though. They're $1.31 a piece. So they're not the golden amber. They're more of the smoky amber, which you know I love, 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 because it's got more of a cool tone to it. And there were, let me see, I think there were 6 of those. 6 of those just sitting there on the shelf, minding their own business, until a crazy lady like me came up and went, oh, you're beautiful. So I really love those. They'll go with everything. And they're big enough too. I know there's a lot of the smaller ones that sit on the shelf, and I understand that, because, you know, what are you really going to use those for? How much juice are you going to drink in a fancy little glass, or champagne or whatever? But these are nice enough size that I would drink iced tea, or we actually have some from IKEA that just have a shorter stem that are about this size, and we actually use them all the time. We put all kinds of stuff in them. So those are a great find. I love them. Surprise, surprise kitchen stuff. Shocking. Shocking, I know, to everyone. Okay, so cute little, I just got it. It was $1.21. And it just had this sort of patinaed metal piece here. And that's the reason I got it. And then when I was checking out, I saw on the back here, it's got a really neat back. So these always come in handy if you want to just put like a botanical print. Even on my blog, I have some that you can print out. I have a free resource page on my blog, and you just go and you just print it on like cardstock and just throw it on here, and you can lean it in your kitchen or hang it, and you've got a really vintagey, cute piece of art for next to nothing. And you can change it out, which is my thing. I like to change things. Seasonally, I don't have a lot of themey kind of decorations, but I do like to change out sort of the artwork and maybe throw blankets and throw pillows and stuff to where it either feels more cool and beachy and airy versus in the fall and winter it feels more cozy. Maybe you do the same thing. And so I'm always looking for things that are easily switchable. And because I get tired of things quickly too, I'm like, I'm tired of looking at that. It's gotta go, it's gotta move on. Okay, so back to the sewing stuff. I got this whole big stash of patterns. I could not open it and see what was in there, but I kind of thumbed through, and a lot of them were, I want to say Vogue patterns, which can be even on sale. They're still, I think, $6 or $7 a piece, and that's even at a really good sale. And these were sort of vintage, but not completely out of style. Matter of fact, see if I can even get them open here. Let's see what we got. Now that I bought them, I can open them, right? Okay. So I got a classic skirt pattern. Can't go wrong with that. And what did I pay for all of this? Let me tell you before I go through this. $3.83. I mean, seriously, you can use these tissues if you're not a sewer. I've seen them decoupaged on things, but I've also seen them used for the tissues. Use them for tissue paper in a gift bag. Super cute. Everyone will think you are a creative genius. So if you find them inexpensively, grab them. This is also a jacket or vest. I don't know that I would use that. Maybe that vest right there. Vests are usually really simple to make. And this little jacket for sure. I could see making that. And I've made jackets before, they're very easy. Even a beginning sewer. Sort of a classic little A-line looking dress, couple different options there, that's cute. And also another jacket pattern, whoops. And this jacket pattern, kind of dated in the shape, but it does have like a little tank top there that might come in handy. This one is a suit, which I can't imagine even wearing, but it probably has the pants. Yeah, it's got the simple little pants there too, if you wanted to do that. This is very cute. Custom couture, I believe it. It's got all kinds of pleats and stuff in the top. That's very vintage and cute looking, but I don't know that I would take the time to sew that, but that is adorable. Okay. Oh, aside, these are very in right now. The tie on the bottom and that sleeve on that one, it's pretty cute. Okay, and then just a simple, again, pencil skirt. And, which I think my pencil skirt days, I don't know about that. Those may be over. Here's a simple little jacket, that's not bad. It's just fun because if you find some unique fabric or a really good deal on some, I love using vintage fabric or reworking things. And this is a pretty cute little dress too. Summer dress, nice. And last but not least, this is a Vogue pattern and sort of very retro and classic look on that too. Don't know that I would have anywhere to wear that, but that's pretty cute. So, okay, so not a bad haul. $3.83. Again, if I just use them for tissue paper, then I think I got my money's worth. What do you think? I don't know. Would you use any of those? Are you a sewer? Let me know in the comments if you sew clothes. I haven't been doing a lot of clothing sewing in quite a few years, actually. I have made some simple little skirts and stuff for my granddaughter. I kind of like to thrift because usually for several dollars you can get some pretty neat stuff, and I'm going to do that coming up this week too, where my daughter and I are going to go out. But for simple, maybe you want a simple skirt or something, sometimes it can really be worth it. And here's that stash of little trims and stuff. So I thought those would be really cute on little dresses and pants that I made for my granddaughter, and that was $4.94 for all of those. Let me show you this little pottery piece. I was really finding the pottery. This is a handmade piece, and again, very organic and pretty. And I know a lot of people with their farmhouse stuff and cottage style are trying to bring more of that sort of handmade pottery, sort of handmade artwork and pottery and stuff into it and give sort of that organic feel. This is a cake plate. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it moved a little bit. $4.24. Metal. Super adorable. The red's not bad, but it's very bright for me. That's really a Christmas red to me. I know some people would like that, but it's gonna get painted at my house. But I love the shape of it, and the galvanized in the top is a very nice touch. I'll leave that. So that was a really fun find, and I thought that would be really cute. Even since it's metal, I could use it outside and put a plant sitting in there over the summer. That would be really pretty. And I'm sorry about all the ruffling, you guys. I know that when I'm doing these, maybe it's hurting your ears, but I am unwrapping along with you. So this has a mark, but it's kind of worn, and it was $2.32. I'm always a sucker for a little crock. I mean, again, cottage, farmhouse style. It's got a couple of blue, like navy blue bands. Again, I was doing great on the fabric end of things, and I'll show you that in a second. But first, I've got a couple of these glasses. Now, they don't say Lurex on them, but they do say made in France. We have a bunch of the little Lurex. They're sort of, we use them for water, we use them for coffee. They're like espresso little glasses that are made in France, and we just love them. And I love the color on these. They're a little bit worn, but they're just so pretty for summer. You know, I can't resist the kitchen stuff. And for $1.21 a piece, we can use them. And if we get tired of them, I can pass them on to someone that wants them, or put them in a flea market, in the flea market booth. And the update on the flea market booth, I've been waiting on a booth in this certain flea market. And I went and talked to the owner yesterday. It's possible, I'm finding out in a couple days, whether I'm going to it's a pretty large booth. It's kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone. I need to actually find some furniture to put in there, but he's gonna let me know if that one's available coming up soon. So if I do get that, stay tuned, because I'm gonna rework it a little bit and set it up. And I'll take you through that too. I want to video that just in case any of you are thinking of doing that yourself, or just, you know, you're curious and want to check it out. So that will be fun. This, oh, so pretty. And this is actually finished on the edges. It's a tablecloth, I think. It's got the sewn edge, but it's really big. And it's a long one. Let me see if I can open it up so you can really see the effect here. I thought on my deck in the summer, on my patio table, how pretty would that be to set a table with some of my blue and white dishes, and just really for a special time, like maybe a birthday, or just to have fun. It says queen on it, so it could be a bed coverlet also, and I paid $10.50 for that, which It's so unique. I'm gonna wash it and just enjoy it, and I think it'll just be beautiful over the summer. And again, a length, even though it's already hemmed and stuff, I could use this to make big throw pillows or just anything like that. So I love the possibilities with a big, beautiful piece of fabric. Hey, next bag, yay! Okay, the next bag, more practical things. I've been looking for spice jars. Well, I've actually been saving sort of my Trader Joe spice jars that look like this. Every time I empty one, I'm like, don't throw it out, because I want to get my spices a little more organized and just use my label maker and put labels on them. So, and I really was not gonna buy spice jars. I was like, nope, I'm not buying them. I'm just gonna collect over time. These were $4.14. So I kind of hit the jackpot. How many are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this one. And then I bought another pack of 3, 6, this is 8 in this one. Same price, $4.24. Is that what I said before? Did I pay 10 cents extra for another one? I must have. Anyway, this is quite a few spices, and I probably have more than this because we all cook and we have all these obscure spices, and we want, you know, every spice on the planet evidently. So I'm going to, that just makes me have another project, but it's organizing, and I do love things organized and labeled and all that good stuff. Then we found this little frothing pitcher, another just little practical thing. We already have 2, but let me tell ya, this was brand new in the box, and we can go through the coffee here. So we'll end up using that. And did I say how much? $1.41. You can't really go wrong for a little stainless steel frothing pitcher, right? This is kind of a different one. It's the patina, I could not resist. It's called, oh boy. Something shoe full. Oh boy. I'm gonna hold it up to you. It was $1.91. And it's got a print in there, but it's older and grubby. But I thought, how cute to put a couple of vintage pictures in there, or just actually have it sticking up out of a crock with some other vintage pieces. You get that patina if you love the rustic farmhouse or cottage look. Oh no, I forgot more fabric. I forgot about this one. Black and white, my favorite. You know this will get used. And it is a big hunk of fabric. It's quite a few yards here. So I thought that will probably get used for something fun. This was $4.54 for all that yardage. I could do all kinds of things with that. That'd be even pretty at Christmas. Big throw pillows with your green or your pink or your red. So pretty. So, oh, you guys are gonna die over these. Well, I did anyway. I think you're gonna like them. 2 big pillow shams. They're the European sham, the more square. Aren't those pretty? It's like a blue toile repeat pattern there, and almost a burlappy color on the back, but they're soft. They're not burlap. And I thought, how beautiful for summer. Oh my goodness. And they were $4.14 for both of them. You cannot go wrong, you guys. Can't go wrong with that. Come on. Come on. They've got the envelope closure in the back. I almost feel like these are, somebody made these. Let me look. They almost look like, yeah, they're handmade. You can tell by the seam. It's not the finished off serged seam or anything. Somebody made these. And they are beautiful. And I always love handmade quilts and linens and stuff because I know the amount of work it takes. If they're well done, that is, of course. And these are beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't know just from looking at them that they're handmade until I got into the inside of them. They're really well done. Okay, we're almost to the end, but I have a couple of really nice things coming up, so don't give up on me yet. I am including these. I did not get these at Goodwill, but I wanted to include these because I just got them and I'm excited about them, so I wanted to show them to you. I love decorating books and magazines. Yes, I go on Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube and all that fun stuff, but I'm one of those people that still loves the actual books. And when I tell you how much I paid for these, I mean, it's less than a magazine. So for all these books, I got this Mary Emmerling, and I really love Mary Emmerling. She's a designer, if you haven't heard of her. And I love her style. This was $1 for a hardcover, and I think her stuff is pretty timeless. Let me see. She, you know, shows collections, and I feel like I can pick up any Mary Emmerling book and it doesn't feel dated to me. She's got a lot of really neat tips in there for styling. So that was $1. I got Lee Bailey's Country Flowers for $1 hardcover. This is a really fun book. It gives you each month what flowers would be in bloom. It gives you tips. I think it gives you tips on, even wild foraging flowers, for mostly for growing and making flower arrangements and things like that. So love that. I used to own a flower shop years ago, flower and gift shop. So I love fresh flower arrangements, and I love them in my garden as much as I can get. This one is Quick Country Decorating. Country Home is another one that usually is pretty classic. This was $2 for a hardcover. And again, Mary Emmerling was the editor, I believe, at this time. And a lot of neat ideas to style your thrifted stuff. You know, that's always, and they've got some, I think they've got some recipes and stuff in there. But again, pretty timeless with, as far as farmhouse and cottage style. Martha Stewart, $3, flea markets and tag sales. I thought this was a fun book. I actually had not seen this book from her. Again, a hardcover, but just mostly, oh, I didn't even see this. Good Things to Collect. There's a little booklet in there. That's kind of fun. And she gives, you know, some tips and some styling ideas. Who can't use inspiration and ideas on all these wonderful thrifted finds? We don't want to just leave them in the corner in a bag. We want to use them, right? And then flea market decorating. And I think I paid just a couple dollars for this one too. I always look through them and see if they look kind of dated, then I'm going to pass on them. But if it's got current ideas, then I'll go for it. And then, of course, another gardening one, Garden Room, 50 cents. So a lot of great ideas there. I am so excited about the outside season. That's my jam, is spring and summer. Favorite. So that was about, I think I want to say I paid like $6 or so for all those mostly hardcover books that I can go back to over and over again. If I get tired of them, I can pass them on. And I paid less than, most magazines are $9 to $12 now, which seems crazy, but every once in a while I'll splurge and get one if I just can't resist. But that will give me lots of inspiration for, you know, bang for my buck. Okay, you guys, I also got these really cute crates, and they both look handmade. And I had picked up this one and I said, oh, it's a wine crate, and didn't think much of it. And it was, and I didn't even see this cute label on there until I set it up on the counter. I paid $8.28 for the big one, and a little over $5 for the small one with the wine label on it. And of course, crates you can use for all kinds of stuff. The big one I'm going to repaint, probably in a gray or a black, maybe. It might end up being white, but I really like all that molding to show, and I feel like darker color on there might make that show up better. And then the smaller wine crate one is perfect just as is, which is always a bonus. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, I'm pretty excited about. They are beautiful and stopped me in my tracks. The first one is this Tole painted piece. This is all wood. Now, normally you see the trays, but this is all wood. I paid $8.98, and I just thought the painting on it was beautiful. I love the black background, and I know a lot of people collect these, and it's a huge size, beautiful color on it. So I thought that was well worth it. Well, when I went back a couple days later, I actually found this one. Wait till you see this one. A huge tray. Is that not stunning? The colors in that, just so pretty. I'm gonna get it up close for you. Now, I paid sort of a pretty penny for it, for me. It was $25, but I honestly didn't even hesitate, you guys. It's so beautiful, and I put it with the other one, and instant cottage. You want to talk instant cottage? These Tole painted pieces are. This is the little sort of hanger that's on the back. I don't have to keep that on there, but it makes it handy to be able to hang it up. Just gorgeous pieces. So let me know what you think. Do you collect Tole painting? Is it something that you would put in your house? I didn't think that I would put something like this up, and I set them in my dining room and went, wow, they make a real interior design impact, if you want to use that terminology. They're just beautiful, and instantly it feels like you're in some kind of country cottage. Just beautiful. So that is my entire haul for today. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is was a good find, this Goodwill. I'm excited about it. I'll be going back there pretty regularly, I think. But stay tuned for more. I have so much more coming up for you guys about styling and DIYs and all kinds of fun stuff about your home. So I know I have a lot of home lovers out there just like me. So thanks for watching today, and I will see you real soon.